Hey time travelers, this video is part 1 of a short series of videos that show you some tools that you need to download to your computer and some configurations that you need in order to start using AI tools that you download specifically for Windows. Because I know I get frustrated if I watch a great tutorial and I'm all excited, but then they glaze over details and expect me to just know what the heck they're talking about. And also, I'm doing this so that I don't have to keep repeating myself in future videos. This is my look of disapproval. This first video has 3 sections: Python, pip, and git, File Explorer, and WinRAR and WinZip. Python is a crucial tool for development, and it is required for most AI tools out there. Pip is used to install packages for scripts and stuff that uses Python code, and Git is for downloading repos and AI tools and for updating them whenever needed. Most AI tools use Python 3.10, and you can have multiple versions installed, but hold on. Go to the link that I have down in the description of the video and use the Windows installer 64-bit. When you're installing Python, make sure you check the box that says add python.exe to path. This is what's going to make it so that whenever you install an AI tool and it has an installer that runs, it will install the correct version of its own little environment that keeps it separate from all your other AI tools. After that, click Customize Installation. On the next screen, you're going to want to check the box that says pip. This installs pip for you so you don't have to install it separately. And again, if you're installing the main version, which I recommend is Python 3.10, when you get to this other screen of the Python installer, check the box that says add Python to environment variables and then hit install. If you need to install pip later because you haven't yet, pause the video because here's the command. When you run it, it does all this stuff and installs pip for you. There was one AI tool that I used that used Python 3.12, so I will use that as an example. Again, you're going to scroll down and download the Windows installer for 64-bit. This time when you're installing it, do not check the box that says add python.exe to path and then hit install now. Don't change any settings. Now, if I want to type any Python commands, I just type Python and then whatever the command is, and you see it's going to use 3.10.11. But as you can see in my C program files directory, I have both of them installed. So if I type any command like this, as you see here, it's going to run the other version of Python for me. More on creating Python environments will be in the next video in this series. Here's the Git download page that I'll have linked in the description. You just hit Windows and then hit 64-bit Git for Windows setup and run that. When you're installing Git, you just want to hit next through all the things. You don't change any of the settings, and it will take care of everything for you. And now for using Git, I'm going to show you a couple of things. I just Googled GitHub Robert Jean. I'm going to click this, find one of my repos. So in this case, Stable Diffusion Automatic 1111 Tools. Click the code button, copy the URL on the right here. I am in an example folder so I can show you how to do this. First, we're going to clone a repo, and all that really does is download everything from this page. And the command is just git clone, and you paste in the URL that you grabbed earlier and press enter. Now, for example, let's say I want to download more than one version of this, or I want to name this to a different folder. All I got to do is type a space and type a unique name. So let's say Robert_Jean_SD_tools. And hit enter. Now in File Explorer, you can see that I have 2 folders with different names. Now for using Git to update one of your repos, all you got to do is be in the command line in that folder where it is, cd into it like that, and type git pull and press enter. Now let's move on to File Explorer settings that you need to set up. Here is a downloaded repo of Forge from GitHub, and I can see that there's a JSON file there and there's a BAT file there in case I needed to find the thing that launches it, which is right here, or maybe a config file, which is right here. It's showing the extensions, and I'm also not hiding any hidden files. All right, first I'm going to show you how to do this in Windows 10. Press Alt and V on your keyboard so it shows this section of the File Explorer, and then hit Options over there, and then go to the View tab, scroll this down a little bit, uncheck Hide Extensions for Known File Types, and also select the radio button, like this, to show hidden files, folders, and drives, and then hit OK. In Windows 11, you just have to hit this view thingy, go down to show, and see how I've already checked file name extensions? I'm also going to show hidden files, but make sure both of these are checked. Now I'm going to show you how to switch between detailed view and large icons. In Windows 10, there's a little button right over here on the bottom right. That'll do it for you, but you can also hit Alt-V and then hit details right there. That's going to help you sort your files if you're trying to find something specific with these columns. Or you can hit large icons, which helps you identify particular files that you may want to delete or use for something or copy somewhere. In Windows 11, you've also got these toggles down there. If you don't, you can go to View and you can change it from details to large icons or back to details if you need to. So let's say I wanted to copy all of these files, but not these wide ones. If I hold Control and I just click the ones I want, and then I can hit Control C to copy and then Control V to paste somewhere else. But let's say I wanted these first 6. All I'm doing is holding Shift. So again, just hold Shift on your keyboard to select a range, or hold Control if you want to select particular files before moving and copying or deleting or whatever you need to do. So when I was showing you Windows 11, it was inside of this virtual machine that's running on my Windows 10 editing computer. And just like my Windows 10 computer, I have my taskbar personalized, and you might want to pick and choose some of these settings, like having a start button on the left, the quick launch like the old days over here, where you can drag and drop shortcuts to things down there, text labels on the taskbar tabs, and no hidden icons in the system tray for those applications you need to keep an eye on. I did a whole video about it, and you can click the card up here wherever, it's up here where the card appears, and you can check out that video. For those of you that learn better from reading, I will have this whole document in the Tier 2 folder on my Patreon. Now let's talk about WinRAR and 7-Zip. You will often be decompressing these archive things that you download, and WinRAR and 7-Zip are the 2 most popular tools used to decompress them. Both .rar and .7z files are very common, but you typically want to use WinRAR for the .rar and 7-Zip for the .7z files. I'll have the pages linked in the description, but WinRAR looks like this, and you just hit the main download button right there. 7-Zip page looks like this, and you hit the download next to 64-bit Windows 64. Installing WinRAR looks like this. You got to accept the EULA and just hit next to all the things, and don't change any settings because you don't need to. 7-Zip is the same. You don't have to change any settings. You just hit install, and then when it's done, you hit close. Now here's an example of a .zip file that I just downloaded. I always open these first to see what's inside, and I see a folder. So it's up to you when you extract if you want a folder to come out or just the contents. In this case, there's already a folder, so I'm going to right-click it and hit extract here. Now, if there's just one file, that's fine. You can hit extract here, but if there's a bunch of loose files in here and you want to stay organized, you're going to want to right-click and hit extract to this one with the folder with the name. 7-Zip has the same options, and they're over here in its own little menu. Let's say I wanted to share all these images with somebody. I'm going to create an archive. So with WinRAR, you right-click and hit New, and find the one that says WinRAR Archive. You can name it. Let's call it Dakota Johnson. I'm going to select all of these and hit Control so I can unselect the RAR file and just drop them in. And now just like that, all of those are in there. Now for 7-Zip, and WinRAR can do this as well, you select the files you want to do, or Control, or whatever selection you want to do. Right-click, hit 7-Zip, hit Add to Archive, and name it like so, and hit Enter. And it makes this .7-Zip file, and open it up, and again, there's all your files. All right, and that's it. If there's anything you can think of for the future essentials for AI videos, let me know in the comments. Click over here for a cool AI video, and click over here to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the other parts of the series, and check me out on Patreon right here and support the channel, and I'll see you somewhere in space-time.